Hello, good morning. Welcome to SNE News. I am Alexia Koch. It's beginning to feel a bit cold in the morning, so don't forget to bring your jackets. For today, our top story is classroom routines. We have a special guest who will join us to talk more about what these routines could look like in a classroom setting. She has been an educator speaker for over 10 years. Hello, thank you. I am Neri Racinas, and I'm very happy to be here today. Good morning, Neri. Could you begin by telling us what classroom routines are? Yes, I'll be happy to. Classroom routines are a set of procedures or practices that handle daily occurrences from the teacher's directions, which adds structure for the day. So, the purpose of routines are ways to create a smooth transition that allows students to quickly accomplish activities throughout the day? Yes, it can be used all throughout the day for different purposes. Routines can help with keeping a constant classroom, instructional time, transition, or managing materials around the room. That is very interesting. You said something about consistency? Why is that important in a classroom? Having consistency ensures that educational programs and practices are aligned with goals. Consistency helps teachers and students understand what to expect when building trust and learning. What are then the expectations we should expect from being consistent? That is a great question. When a teacher is consistent in a classroom, students will always follow and make it easier to understand what the teacher expects for them. Could you tell us ways on how to keep consistent? Stay focused, teach procedures, and enforce consequences are ways to help build consistency. Those are amazing tips for teachers who need help being consistent. Could you tell us about instructional time? Instructional time provides students with the opportunity to learn new concepts and skills. They practice what has been taught and receive feedback from their teachers. It also helps students with time management skills. Are there any benefits to instructional time? Yes, there are many. Teachers and students both improve academic practices, cover different curriculums, and assist with student learning. Increasing motivation, participation, strong connection, life learning, and many more are results of instructional time, right? Yes, you are so correct. That is right. We will now get the chance to talk to a first-year teacher and give her the chance to talk about some challenges or questions she might have for you. I will be happy to answer them. Hello, how are you? Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Nadeja Pompey. I am currently in my first year at Lester Elementary School here in Florida.
That is wonderful. Is there anything you are having challenges with?
Comes to a transition routine, it is hard to remember some important steps when moving from one lesson space or an event to another during the day.
That can easily become a challenge for first-year teachers. 5 important steps to remember is getting the students' attention, take your time to explain directions, prepare the students with a start signal, then model and observe.
Okay, I'll be taking these steps back to my classroom. But are there any pros and cons to transitioning?
The pros of transitioning include providing students with mental brain breaks, maintaining concentration, minimizing disruption, and boosting students' confidence in managing change. Some cons would be presenting challenges in behavior, overwhelming emotions, anxious students, and no classroom management. These are always important to keep in mind, but it shouldn't stop you from creating a strong transition routine for your students.
Of course. Are there any tips for good transitional activities I could use possibly?
Yes, you could do many things like playing a song, fitness challenges, number circles, or phrases.
That sounds amazing. I'm also struggling with routines for managing materials. Everything seems to grow legs and walk away.
I can only imagine how many things get lost throughout the day in an elementary school class. You're right, but there are so many strategies that can help you out. Coloring coding, labels, sign buckets, and even class jobs are some great ways to manage materials. I personally love giving each student a special job because it gives them responsibility.
I've heard some of those strategies. Are there goals that come from these strategies?
Examples of some results can be organized workspace, a clean classroom, better management skills, and it helps better with transitions.
I understand now how important this is. I definitely do not want to clean up my students every day. Those are all my questions. Thank you so much, and I hope other first-year teachers who are watching learn how important and effective routines are. Thank you.
I also encourage first-year teachers to take these routines back to their own classroom. Thank you so much for joining us today, Neri and Nadeja. Have a wonderful school year. That is it for our top story.